South Texas is disproportionately prone to severe flooding from heavy rainstorms and hurricanes due to our landscape and aging infrastructure. The Raymondville Drain will improve our region's ability to withstand flooding by building new drainage channels, widening existing ones, and making additional improvements to approximately a 63-mile drainage system from Edinburg, Texas, all the way to the Laguna Madre on the coast. Over the last few years, South Texas has suffered multiple major floods that have cost our region hundreds of millions of dollars in damage. The completion of this project is critical to mitigating future floods and enhancing drainage capacity. It's also cost-effective in the long term, will save the federal government billions of dollars to prevent a widespread damage of another disaster. For families I represent in the region, excessive rainfall and these dangerous floods have forced many to evacuate their homes and abandon their businesses while waiting to be rescued. For example, according to NOAA, a devastating 3-day flooding that we experienced last year resulted in $100 million in damage. This was just a short 3-day slight flooding that we had. Congress must do more to effectively address the risk of severe flooding in communities like ours. Therefore, it's crucial that projects like the Raymondville Drain continue to move forward. This was originally authorized in 1986. Boy, I was in high school when this was happening. So that's 38 years ago. I urge both this committee and the Army Corps to stay focused on quickly completing projects like the Raymondville Drain to ensure they don't lose momentum. Once the Raymondville Drain is completed, it will substantially improve stormwater management. And I urge this project, the insurance industry was in my office not too long ago asking me how can we de-risk and improve conditions so we can continue selling policies in places like Texas and Florida and others. Well, this is a project that if we don't invest in, when we get a category 3 or 4, which will eventually come, it will cost the government billions and billions of dollars for us to recover. This reminds me of the levee in New Orleans before that storm, that if it had been fixed at a drop in a bucket price, would have just prevented massive devastation that occurred in that region. So it's an important project. It's something that we should be looking at from a national security perspective.